My name's Alisa Brown. I am the Strategic Accounts Director at Turbine Labs.
And I am Erica Schecher, and I am the Employee Experience Director.
So Turbine Labs delivers real-time intelligence that is AI powered with the addition of human context to provide expedited real-time information to executives, brands, campaign leaders, strategic teams, to enable them to be able to make fast, real-time decisions, course correct on messaging, track brand reputation, realistically anything that you need to know to make a fast decision. Turbine Labs is of the belief that software is amazing and really valuable and helpful, and also software does not get you all the way. This is actually what our keynote was about. So software helps us when there is a multitude of data, but a very short amount of time to process all of it, right? And so if you have 20,000 articles to read in 2 hours, no human's ever going to be able to do that. Now that being said, no software is going to be able to give you the human context. And so we're really interested in the convergence point of how human beings can interact with information that's being provided by software to make it more insightful, provide the nuance, but have the nuance be backed up by stone hard facts.
So often decision makers are relying only on their gut, and for so long we're told to trust our instinct, trust your gut decision, but it's not enough anymore. And so that blend of AI and the human aspect allows marketers, decision makers to really hone their gut rather than replace it by data, but use the data that's available to them, that's cleansed, that's valid, that's going to help either tell them the truth, whether it's good news or bad news based on how their campaign is performing, but getting down to the core of that idea kind of helps with that blend of the software and AI and gives the answers to the people who need them quickly. We like to think that our speed is definitely one of our biggest advantages. We're able to deliver content within hours rather than weeks or months and help people course correct or make decisions on that data in a timely fashion. So many of our competitors are selling the tool and relying on the industry professionals who are busy, are creating the campaigns. You know, they don't have time to measure it themselves either. So we're saving the executives and decision makers time by generating the reports and using our in-house analysts who are experts to do the analysis for them and just provide the results quickly and accurately. And again, it kind of brings in that third-party bias. It's really hard to measure your own content and be truthful and really honest about the results and get the actual takeaways from the campaign.
Really often what happens is that for information to get up to the higher and higher level, there are more and more filters, right? And so more and more people on the line wanting to deliver the best news possible. And so at the end, you've got an incredibly sanitized result. And the goal of Turbine is to realistically have the product be used in a way that it's going directly to the executives or the decision makers that are needing to see this information, as opposed to being something that is just kind of widely accessed throughout teams. Check your bias.
Yeah. A lot of that measurement is being done in-house and being validated by the people creating the campaign. So I think being open to some of that tough feedback. We have to deliver bad news very often. You know, if sometimes a certain campaign just isn't received in the right way or the way they intended it to be. So I think being open to that feedback and using that as learning moments.
I loved what you said about like you have to be open to the bad news and not view it as a bad thing. Right. Bad news is an opportunity upon which you can grow and adjust strategy. You have to have a wide range of experiences and perspectives present, right? So if you have a room of people that are trying to reach millennials in their advertising, it's really important that you get some millennials in the room, right? And looking at how can these different perspectives, I mean, realistically work to identify bias, eliminate the bias, and make the campaign stronger.
It's been a fantastic networking opportunity for us. We've met a lot of fantastic professionals, learned a lot, listened to other great speakers, and connected with some fantastic vendors. So it's been a valuable experience.
We've had really interesting conversations about the use of data and discussing bias, and in particular, how human bias is then introduced into the decision-making process, or even the creation of AI in general. So it's been a really interesting time here.